high school study.
Actually, Vaida and all of them.
Yeah. A lot of famous painters from all over the world are talking to paint over here.
We have this problem that we have just so today we are building, it's called B. Tomorrow we are going to be building A. And have time to sit and enjoy and have coffee.
Õpetajate tuba.
We don't have stuff enough because like you to welcome you in our lovely city called Łódź. It's not pronounced Lodz, it's Łódź. Because our school is a collection of schools. We have here a primary school and a secondary school. Mr. Miroslav is the headmaster of secondary school as well, and Mr. Robert is the headmaster of primary school. Workshops connected with making your own drums. Then there is going to be a lunch break, so students are going to eat something, teachers are going to eat something, and then at 1 o'clock there is going to be a bus that's going to take us to the musical philharmony, when we are going to have some more workshops connected with musical instruments. And then when the day is over, which is about 5 o'clock, then the parents will collect the students from philharmony, and you are going to have free time.
Esimene emotsioon.
Väga kõva Chopin, hästi mängid.
Esimene emotsioon.
Kõva.
Väga tore.
Mida hommikuks, mida õhtuks sõita?
Lasanjat sõime õhtuks.
Hommikul ka?
Võileiba hommikul.
Kuidas on väga erinev Eestist?
Soojem. Ma ei tea.
Kuidas toit on?
Päris hea. Inimesed on rikkamad kui Eestis.
Rikkamad?
Jah.
Milles väljendub?
Ma ei tea, kõiges.
Sul on sama arvamus?
Jah, väga vägev.
Seal peres oli ka kõik vahva,
ja?
Magasite hästi?
Ikka.
Super, nii, nüüd hakkab töö.
Zauważyć, że asortyment jest dość bogaty.
So today we're going to focus on straws because as you can see we have a lot of stuff.
I will be playing the music and you may play. After it we will try to be an orchestra, but it will be later. Now you may play what you want. Yes, do that.
mis siin toimub?
bussi peale minek, ega lähme nüüd tutvuma Vucci filharmooniaga. Kõva koht.
Selgitage palun mulle ka seda fenomeni, et miks te tahate, ütleme teie vanas inimesed tahavad kõige lõppu taha istuda bussides.
Siin on lõpus.
Siin on
Kõige mugavam.
Minu meelest on ju
Kõige
need
kaugem
taga ainukesed isted, mida ei saa alla lasta, ehk siis kõige ebamugavam.
Siin on kõige kaugem õpetajatest.
On või? No ma võin siia istuda.
privaatne.
Privaatsem, jah?
Kuidagi.
Müra on ka kõige suurem. Nagu kompressori kõrval istub sellesse. Aga näe vahva.
Do you want to the same hotel Ibis?
Vucci on siis teatavasti ka Poola filmi peal ilmselt. Isegi graffitites on seda näha. Nüüd läheme Artur Rubinsteini nimelisse Vucci filharmooniasse. Rubinstein on siis ka siin sündinud.
When all the actors have like last time to talk to each other, and this is a TV where they can actually see what's happening on the stage. A changing room of the main solist. He also has a piano so that he can warm up his voice, and he has a toilet, and there's also a speaker so that he can know what's happening. And this is like his last room before he goes to the room with like so that he can communicate with every artist and then on the stage. The conductor's room, and the room after that is like second solist room, but they change every time because we have so there's the first and the second violin.
Okay, bigger violin. This is cello, tak, viola.
Siis ainulaadne orel maailmas, kus on siis ühel pool barokkorel ja teisel pool romantik.
Największych łódzkich mafiozów ślepego Maxa z prośbą o to, aby odzyskał te skrzypce.
So they actually called the biggest like mafia boss Łódź to help to like so that he'll help
Tervist, oleme jõudnud siia Vucci ja oleme Artur Rubinsteini filharmoonia kontserdsaali. Ja ma ei teadnudki, et Anu Säärid salaja käib siin esinemas.
This is my very good friend.
Anu Säärid.
like air pump, but here it's manual and in the big chords it's luckily it's electric.
Tutaj tych piszczałek jest kilkanaście. W naszych głównych organach znajduje się ich 6,5 tysiąca.
Yeah, so there are like a few pipes, but in the main chords, the big ones, it's around 6,500 of these pipes.
lapsed, liiga head.
Siin oli siis selline rütmistuudio õpetajal, aga nüüd on tehtud tavalised klassiruumid.
But we are teaching another subject in this place.
Siin on sünergia. See on sünergia, see on autorikaatsed isikuandmed meie stuudio.
No, it looks better. They have opened it. We have the same boy.
Open that.
Sometimes
They can.
Polish lesson, music lesson, other lessons. And you can see...
This is in Estonia.
Yeah.
Made this year or
Yes.
from the last project?
No, it's now, especially for you.
Nii, siin oli Jatseki kuningriik.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Goście z Estonii. This is our 5-year-old.
Hello.
And
Jacek is working here
maths
also.
teaching.
No.
Yes, Jacek is teaching.
7.5.
We are about to start what? Irregular? Verbs.
Very difficult.
So the last classroom is quite small.
Yes.
Hi. Dobry dzień, nie? See you, bye. Okay. Siin näeme siis klassikalisi, suhteliselt klassikalisi klassipilte, aga siin on päris ägedalt lahendatud klassifoto.
Some classes are...
Ja lõpuks satume ka meeste tualetti vaatame, siin on paber, seep, prill-laud, vesi jookseb, anname kinni kohe. Väga viisakas. Nii, võtab siis eilse päeva kokku, mis eile?
Ma ei tea, filharmoonias käisime ja mängisime löökpille.
Kahun oli väga äge.
Oli jah?
Jaa.
Mis te õhtul tegite veel? Käisite Pizza Hutis niimoodi, et kumbki teineteist ei näinud?
Tema mind nägi, aga minu silmad ei olnud avatud.
Jaa.
Siis me käisime bowlingus.
Kõik koos või?
Ei, aga meid oli mingi 16 seal, nii et...
Aga, ja sina?
Ma lihtsalt majas, sest Dominik magasime ja midagi.
Okei. Nii, aga ilusat päeva.
Magasin.
See on hea. Nüüd oled välja puhanud, nii et täna läheb asi täie hooga tööle. Nii, tegutseme. See on siis interneti ootuse projekt tehtud siin lastel. Siin on siis ökoloogilised või keskkonnamonstrumid tehtud jääkidest, prügist. Kolmas klass on teinud siis tulevikukooli mudelid. Tundub, et meie koolis oli ka midagi sarnast tehtud. Üks maja on siin tehtud Milano Interi värvides midagi pärast. Väga meeleolukas diivan. Siin on siis väga huvitav selline lahendus, et matemaatikaõpetaja paneb iga nädal siia üles erinevad mõistatused ja siin all on postkast, kuhu siis lapsed saavad panna vastuseid ja võitjate vahel siis õigesti vastanute vahel lasitakse mingisugune auhind välja iga nädal.
Te podświadome działania są jak najbardziej uzasadnione.
Those subconscious acting is totally proven right.
Ponieważ, i tu następny termin, być może znacie, być może zapoznacie się z nim.
Because there is something that is called the nature deficiency syndrome.
Rozkręca się. Nature is saying hello. Dokładnie. Na koniec jeszcze coś ładnie. Jest? Pierwszy lot, widzicie? Zapomniałem powiedzieć o kwestiach bezpieczeństwa. Ale jeśli gałąź się rusza, wtedy tak, co robi?
Polują w nocy.
And what is an interesting fact is that not all the owls hunt at night. That's a nice fact, I didn't know that. Owls which have black eyes hunt at night. And owls which have different colors of retina, like greenish or orange, they hunt during the day.
No wykorzystajcie, bo to jest moment. Zobaczcie z tyłu, jaka piękna jest.
Na pewno spowodowało, że musiałem się stamtąd wycofać. Zanim ruszają co najmniej 2 albo 4 osobniki tego, jest to myszą w zwyczaju.
This is a buzzard. Po polsku myszą w zwyczaju. Buzzard.
W angielskim tam nic z myszy w nazwie nie ma. Ponieważ służą tylko do chwytania myszy. Dobra, jest? Udało się?
nii, mis siis see öökull rääkis sulle?
Ma ei tea.
Sa ei saanud aru, mis ta ütles? Aga oli ta sõbralik üldiselt? See on hea. Sulle meeldivad linnud? Aga mis sa arvad, kas on mõistlik neid niimoodi piinata ja pidada?
Ei.
Ma arvan ka. Nii, siin juba vanad skratšerid alustasid tööd.
Three groups. So the children listen carefully because I'm going to read your names and I will tell you which group you belong to.
Nii, kõneleb, mis seal töörühmas või selles töötoas toimub.
Tegime muusikavideot.
Then you have to stick with your groups.
Esimesena muidugi. Mäkis käisite?
Robert. Makania is in group number 1.
Ta on mnie fajnie grupia. Kõik oli plönnides. A nüüd me istusime Dobra w drugiej.
Jaa, ma saan aru. Super.
And I'm not a parrot, I'm not going to repeat myself.
Siin on meil ka siis Armani or Prada or what?
Stick with the group.
Today your outfit is from Armani or Prada? Gucci.
Do we have all
Oleme praegu jõudnud siis Gucci muusikaakadeemiasse, mis meenutab.
Sellepärast mulle meenutab see natuke Helsingi oma, et see sisemine kunstiakadeemia, et see sisemine pind kasutatakse ära.
Group number one, group number 2.
So we are here in our studio and we will acting with some songs and visuals. I am maybe this. Okay. But I thought maybe we will just make a short walk through this, what is some base for film music. Here we have a kind of bank of some sounds, so we will just jump there. We will have here some instruments in computer, and then you will hear some, how to say, something from our collection. I have everything what is with kind of characteristic like ambience music. So this is not our first instrument, okay? Okay, thank you. Then we will just take. So if you decide this some sound is interesting, then you can choose. Nice one. Like I said before, this track is chosen, then now you have to make duplicate, so you notice everything and you saw everything. So now you have it with drums, but in fact, after that, when you choose this, you have to play. But for drums, okay.
Yeah.
So already you have this. You choose this one.
Yeah.
Fine. Then you can close the window. Then now you try to play something. A bit stronger. Yeah, you see? It's already also with some kind of... You see there are some different colors. I don't know, you cannot see this, but this keyboard is quite special because also this is made by this firm and it's in good, how to say, it works together quite good. You see different colors and they have different this is combination on some different sounds. They are building up the end, those loops you heard before. So, we have to play this at the end.
Nagu näeme, siis see piirati disain on tehtud klaveri klaviatuuri järgi. Kloffide järgi. Nii, võtab kiirelt kokku, mis siin töörühmas praegu teha?
Siin on virtuaalreaalsus. Mine vaatama, päris hea. Käisin Muusikaakadeemia raamatukogus ka.
You can only use the press. The bottom is here for a second.
Oled järjekorras? Juba tegid ära?
Tegin ära.
Oskad kirjeldada?
Saab joonistada. Et kõik nagu ponte.
Aga nagu soundidega on ka siin midagi tegemist ja see on ainult visuaali?
See on ainult, siin on maailmine, seal saab teha mingit filmi.
Thank you. Please look for the screen. Maybe
Jõuda. Proovid täna?
Jaa. Ma proovisin seda Beat Saberit.
Mis point seal on?
Sa lööd ruubikuid õige suunapidi. See on päris raske, kui neid on väga palju ja kiiresti tuleb.
Ja seal on muusika?
Seal on mingi joonistamine ja laulu tegemine. Ja seda ma pigem ei taha teha.
So, now it's good? So, it's all around.
You can...
This and
now you see...
in your direction, and you must catch this.
And you can...
Right? From right to left or up to down, down to up.
Your hand.
Niklas ütles meile, et sellest saab päris korraliku trenni, kui mängida raskeid leveleid. Siin hakkasid ka käed kiiremini tööle. Siin on siis näha, mis siin toimub. Siin on viimas. Mine sisse. Orelid värgi. Kuula.
Tere! Mina olen Lauri.
Ei usu.
Ülemhelisid ei teki.
Ei teki. Ja nii hakkabki olema.
Ja tere õhtust ka spordiuudiste poolt. Kaia Kanepi 6-7-7-6 jõudis Prantsuse lahtistel teise vooru.
Muusikaakadeemia tualettruumi muidugi on vägagi vinged ilusa disainiga. Vaatavast toimub siin. Tuled kustavad ülikiirelt. Väga kokkuhoidlik värk. Paber, võib-olla kättejuhatus paber oleks nüüd veidi parem. Lähme tagasi stuudiosse.
Dai, ci lascia solo. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano. Lasciatemi cantare Sono un italiano.
Okay, bravo. So now I will just short show you how it was, okay?
Sõidan tasa üle silla.
So now we will just...
Former pianist and the piano technician. And that's the way I try to tell you about, in my opinion, the most important features or very individual features which piano has, because I think that we have few features which is not known very well. Because everyone knows that, okay, this is keyboard. We have white and black keys. What is interesting in that? But I think that keyboard which we could have, for example, in the organ, in the harpsichord, I mean the previous instrument before the piano, or for example, very similar keyboard which we have, for example, in the electronic instruments. If you hear, for example, the rock music or something like that, many times we have stage pianos. That is completely electronic instrument. I hope that you hear every time that we have melody. Yes, no. Very quiet, very loud sound. We could do that only with keyboard as a pianist. Yes, instruments. Violin has only 4, guitar 5 or 6, for example. Not so huge amount as in the piano, but everybody knows that vibrating of the strings is the moment where piano starts sounding. Damper goes into the contact with the string and the sound's finished. It is very, very important because if I would like to play very short, it is only possible because I have dampers. Without dampers, the strings will be vibrate many, many seconds, and it will be impossible to control that sound. It's under that, because we see that, and I show you where it's finished. It's finished here. Yes. See what is that element? Very, very huge element. This is like diaphragm, which amplified the vibration of the string. You trust me that this is true, but the vibrating of the string, sometimes, especially dead strings, are only in the middle, not whole strings vibrate, and this is 2-week sound. It was built in the 1860, and probably it could be named that Steinway pianos are the fathers of the modern piano, because Steinway has 127 patents inside the construction. But for the support for the construction, because tension of the strings, you see the strings are, many strings we have about 16 to 20 tones of the whole tension of the strings. And wood, like in the previous pianos, for example in the 19th century, where for example Liszt play on that pianos, very famous piano virtuoso, very often because we don't have played doing with the iron, he for example break the piano, broke that piano, it was destroyed and it died, because the wood wasn't so hard as iron in, and the maybe 19% of the tension is between the pin block, which is inside, and tuning pins, and the plate. That's 2 keys. That's 2 dampers. Gives us opportunity to vibrating the string, but I press in that way that we don't hear sound. Yes, this is absolutely quiet. See, I'm doing nothing with that, but here I play 1 chord. See what we will have. It starts vibrating without hitting. You know, this is a very important. Okay. It sounds dead. See. Yes, that string starts to, because sound. This is a flat, very simple sound. With that, it is after 1 second, 2 seconds, all the strings start vibrating with that 1 sound, and the piano starts to be much more colorful. We have richer and much more beautiful sound. And that very easy construction gives us so different effects which we could achieve in the piece we play.
How many of you are involved? How many technicians? I don't know precise, but I think this is about the society of the piano technicians in Poland is now about 100 or not 101%.
They build that very, very old pianos, and the owners of the pianos are not very rich people, yes, and which before that the pin block is hidden under. What is the pin block? See, this is a few layers of the wood, very hard wood, absolutely. What we have here, hammer or hammers, and damper. Yes, that you remember, the 3 elements. 2 elements, and after that it is disconnected, and the shape has enough speed to hit the string. And because it is free, it is not damping the string. It could, for example, be on the rest position and so on. Let's see. It works like that. It's very critical.
Here.
Yes. Yes.
The wood here.
Yes.
It's this. Here comes this huge friction because this is
yes.
the main.
See
thing.
how it is constructed.
Is it different wood? Do you
This
use
is
some
different
stronger wood or?
Not only wood. See, because it could be seen. That is not wood. Yes, and the let's touch. Yeah. Here is that element. Yes, and that is a kind of the fault.
Okay.
Yes. And because it will have something which is not so flexible, but here connecting is not for wood.
Okay.
For example, after the selling, using the idles, using the voicing tool, and in the moment that normally striking the hammer, the hardness of the felt is a little different than the moment when after the pressing the left pedal. What is the effect? Without that kind of sound, with that, it's completely different color. It depends on the taste of the pianist. Yes, maybe someone like more the German STEAMus, maybe someone more. During the years of the production, it was many changes of that, and sometimes maybe that are better Americans, sometimes maybe German, I don't know. And I will have the third factory, I mean Grotrian Steinweg, because 2 people, yes, and one of the Steinwegs stay here, yes, because they have a problem with the family and something like that. all the Steinway starts to working with the pianos in the United States, and they changed the name for the Steinway. Yes. And it is beautiful for our world that we have such diversity of the brands and the features of the brands. So maybe someone will record something with those sounds. Some sounds. Simply touch this, you know, this way. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, so other version. Fine. It's okay. And the second one. Okay, and the third one. So you see there are elements we have, but I think now you can see more or less what I am doing. And of course, we can start to copy this once again, yeah. And put this here. So now we have three different, yes, different clips, but all clips will have, you know, the same effect. So now when the clips will change, and so I think with effects we can just make effects more, how to say, active. Effects. So it's quite a nice tool, you know, for a producer. In this case, you can just simply say to the computer, "Hey, stop! Please play me this thing, but a bit different version." And in this case, you are on this position. You are just choosing this. Maybe this version. Or here we have something like a top dog. Or here. You know what's more interesting? So now I will generate once again one file from this, what we chose. The sound is on the other side, on the other. So anyhow, we already record this. Question is.
I think it was, so in this case, the piece we produce is probably...
This lay is like tact. Do you know when we one set? Yeah. When we put notes, maybe like this or others, we have this line. This line is like this. The stop to it. We have the part B. This is Panie Janie, Panie Janie. This is rano wstań. C is wszystkie dzwony biją, and D. Bim bam bom, bim bam bom. The first part, we will be singing it in some minutes in Polish. It will be so difficult for you. Janie, rano wstań, wszystkie dzwony biją, bim bam bom. Panie Janie, rano wstań, wszystkie dzwony biją, bim bam bom, bim bam bom. Okay, let's start. Go. And now we go singing. Very good. We change this side.
Siin üks mees toidab stuudiumit nagu öeldakse.
Jeśli podzielimy całość na dwie równe części,
if we divide the whole thing on two
important, and we have almost the same. When I explain my students, I told them that they must thinking about pizza or cake. This is the pizza or the cake. What you want? Oh my God, English teacher.
Great job. I'm impressed.
Sorry.
Amazing job.
And you can see two halves in one something.
Leiame veel kaks isikut, üks studeerib keemiat muidugi igal võimalusel.
Jaa.
Oled juba jõudnud ülikooli tasemele või?
Peaaegu.
Et siis võiks põhikooli ära lõpetada otse ülikooli?
Mul on veel asja õppida. Ma pean bioloogias ka jõudma.
Okei. Mis teil eile siis sealt sellest muusikaakadeemiast meelde jäi kõige rohkem meeldis?
See klaveriloeng oli päris huvitav minu arust.
Ja mulle ka meeldis see.
Ja see esimene asi, kus me pidime lindistama, see oli kõige hullem, sest et Markus ei aidanud mind ja ta jättis mind üksi piinlema.
Aga huvitav, et see sinu öeldud lause sinna lõppversiooni sisse ei läinudki.
Vedas.
Aga vaatasite seda ka?
Ei vaadanud.
Siis vaadake.
Mina nägin ka alguse ära seda.
Mis sulle meeldis?
See klaveriloeng oli väga äge, aga see psühhedeelne video oli ka vahva.
Beatbox in their own words. What is beatbox?
It is creating drum sounds with mouth.
Okay, making drum sounds with mouth to create music and sounds using your speech organs, right? Okay? So let's try the same with microphone. Okay? And on the microphone? And using the same three elements, we can complicate it a little bit. So, the biggest brass plates. They are called crash, splash, right, and they can sound like this. What DJ can do is basically something like that. What's your name? Mike. Yeah? Franek. Okay? Mariam. It will be hard, but
Chicken.
yeah, a chicken. Bruce. Do you want to play with me? Yeah. Yeah.
And now?
Yeah, it was table tennis. Come on, the next one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wind. Yeah. Like, can you give me some bass? You know drum and bass? Anyone? It's kind of electronic music, but faster. And drum and bass would be like. Okay, nice. All right. Woo, yeah. Okay. Remember that it needs to be hard, right? Three fast. Okay, you got it, you got it. Okay, so.
And whose students arrive at that time? So because we ask families to come and pick up them from the airport. So not to gather all the families together, but only those families that are coming to take this trip.
Kuidas see eelmine beatbox lõppes siis?
Väga äge oli.
Ei osanud eriti.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finishing our activities in school, and because we have a minute to do so, we would like to have an official certificate ceremony. I would like to thank you on behalf of my staff, or not my staff, but Mr. Robert's staff, because actually it's his staff, because he's the headmaster. We would like to thank you for participating in our activities. I hope you enjoyed half of them as much as you would enjoy them in your own countries, probably if you spoke better English. But still, I hope you just got a lot of fun out of that, because we are going to have some workshops with acoustics and voice production with the theatre. Thank you.
So, let's start with Niklas. Yo. That's you?
Yes.
Yo.
Kesto.
Markus. That's you.
Markus Aurelius.
Marian. That's you. Lauri. Pete. And Renee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Wysocki.
I bankiety żądane.
Czyli jedziesz z Kingą, tak?
Kuidas siis tänase lõunasöögiga?
Очень хорошо.
Mida võtsite?
Rõõva ja kalbassa.
Yes.
Aga kus sa rõõvat leidsid?
Oli seal, lõhe oli. Salma.
Selle mitu...
One burger with salma.
Siin saab...
I'm studying the Polish cosmetics.
Siin saab väikest...
She's in cosmetology, you know.
Siin saab head pisnjakki teha.
Yeah, this
Do you
color
want to
is...
try?
No.
No, you shouldn't, I guess.
And the second one is...
Because I am so white. You see, my skin is so white.
This is very good for after the winter. It is so white.
Yes, but
yeah.
So
Swedish.
Swedish?
Yes. This is
Jordan.
Polish cosmetic.
It is made in Poland, but it's from Sweden. You know, the firm, the company is from Sweden. Since in the afternoon there is the music mathematics lesson. Then we have preparation of traditional musical presentation of traditional Bulgarian instruments. They are very strange, some of them, so you will see them. Some of them are very close to Polish and Hungarian instruments. And then we have an art shop about cowering, a very special Bulgarian. It's not a musical instrument really, but it's a very small thing, let's say, a pot for children, which was used to play with it, music. It's very interesting, and they will cut, it will be kind of a souvenir for them. There is a workshop, a very nice workshop. I really hope you enjoy it. It will be about Bulgarian folk dances. So take comfortable shoes at this day, because you will have to dance. Yes.